Welcome, Pisces. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your transformation reading, which is about Pluto moving from Capricorn after a couple decades into Aquarius on November 19th, thereabouts, for 20 years, almost exactly. This is a general reading. It is not going to be relevant for all of you. However, if you're interested in a personal reading, information for that is in the description box below, where I am featuring a half off sale so that the prices for readings are clarified for 50% off through the end of this year. Moreover, I am happy to be here and I appreciate all the support that you give me. So thank you for that. Pisces, your current energy is the Lover's card. This is really about your growth and maturity. You have come to experience a range of opportunities for pleasure, growth, advancement, and you're now understanding what benefits you long term, what brings you the satisfaction, the contentment, the success that you can build on. And this is also about this balancing of the divine masculine and divine feminine energy within you, so that you are honoring your gifts and talents. You are taking seriously the skills that you bring and valuing them in a way that inclines you to pursue your dreams in a way that is based on your deservedness, your worthiness to have the things that you are capable of working for. This is also about that sense of wholeness within you being reflected in your relationships, so that you are able to make choices, identify opportunities and relationships that are going to advance you, that you understand you can work with in order to move beyond yourselves. This is partnerships that allow you to be reciprocally supported and supportive in building something beyond simply you and your partner or your team. In the past, we have the Justice card. It always takes me a minute to read the Roman numerals here that are done a little bit differently in this Mayan system. The Justice card is really about your evolution from a sense of being a victim, a sense of being controlled by others, or being having to accept the circumstances or conditions of the lives others provide for you, to a place of being empowered, to taking responsibility for your reality, for understanding that not only have you earned uh, this sense of balance and harmony within you, that you are not a victim, that you have power, you can advocate for your needs and for the needs of others. And that advocacy can include the ability to claim rewards, efforts, or um, recompense for work that you have already achieved. This is you being aware that the claim, the address is less important than the process of empowerment, which you're in a position to share with others who have suffered similarly. This can be your desire to advocate for others as part of an organization that supports victims of abuse or exploitation. This can simply be the ability to speak for yourself in a family setting or in a professional setting in a way that has been uncomfortable in the past. So it also can include the understanding that whatever you ask for can be negotiated, that you don't have to take what you are offered or given, that you can actually have a dialogue around that. And that is impacting the way that you exchange energy with all others at every level. This isn't just love or money, but this is really the clarity with which we enter any contract or agreement, with explicit understanding of what we give and what we receive in return. In the future, the Emperor. The Emperor is about absolute ownership over your life, and this represents the energy that you're moving into as Pluto moves into Aquarius. This is really opening up the possibilities that have been based on conventions, norms, social expectations in the past. Your sense of self sovereignty, self ownership means that you recognize ways of working, goals that were unfamiliar to you in the past. This is a way of taking responsibility for who you are and what work you do on behalf of others. You're a strategist. You're able to manage new forms of technology or new forms of information gathering, new ways to communicate to audiences, to clients, to uh, whoever you serve in a way that is greatly expanded, in ways that you're aware that you have to keep up with. You have to update your skills, your knowledge, in order to keep up with the possibilities for expansion. So you are in this place of releasing control of things that you can't control. And that has a lot to do with the past that you're moving away from. This past has actually set the conditions for what you've learned, but you're now in a position to move away from the conventional wisdom or knowledge of whatever it is you do. This feels very much about your work. If this reading is resonating for you, please like this video, please share it with others who might enjoy it or appreciate it, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I pulled the growth card, and it reads, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So as much as you are releasing control of the things that you understand are not within your control, as I mentioned, you're looking for new ways to build upon the control you have of your own responses, your own address, your own needs and desires. You understand that there's new tools, new resources to grow unfamiliar audiences, new technologies that could aid your personal advancement as well as your professional advancement. Again, the Emperor is a lot about how we lead the charge, we gain success or approach success on behalf of a community. And there, as is so often the case for you, Pisces, a sense of uh, educational leadership here, training, leading as a trainer, helping others to understand the options that they have, the opportunities that exist to advance self in a way that creates an elemental progress or potential for their business, their professional practice, your professional practice. And I'm going to clarify the lovers in the present, in your current environment, with the Death card and the Ace of Cups. Now, the deep message here about love. There is an important love that you have released and moved away from, that you have successfully identified an unproductive pattern that was holding you in a relationship of unequal effort because you understood someone else's pain, uh, and in some ways, perhaps understanding or recognizing that pain in someone else helped you mask pain of your own. You have moved on in many ways, but I believe what's happening at this time is an opportunity for you to understand that however skewed that experience might have been, however imbalanced, unjust, unfair, unequal that relationship was, the love is still of value. It still exists. It still lasts. And actually, your understanding of that relationship is what is releasing you from the patterns of the past and encouraging you, clearing the field for you to invest this love in you and your passion, the work that you do now, the service that you give. To understand that this was and for some of you, a misdirected relationship that taught you what you needed to learn in order to heal yourself and to be able to challenge and invest in your own life, in your own talents, in your own skills. In the past, the Justice card is clarified by the Page of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Well, we have two aces. That's too good to be true. And a 10 card spread, this is quite exceptional. This is about the changes that you made in the past as a result of finding greater balance within yourself. And in part, you did that because you chose a more creative, passionate, authentic expression of who you are. You gave space, voice, language to your creative imagination. You allowed yourself to be transformed by your passion, your love of service, of giving, of sharing, of making your joy available to the world in some way. There's a healing talent that emerged as a result of the experiences in relationship, perhaps the upbringing you experienced in which you uh, uh, understood a form of limitation that you have challenged and overcome by being who you are, by seeking growth, by understanding that you didn't need to stay where you were, but that you had numerous options to explore and grow your skill set, your passion, your desire, your success. In the future, the Emperor card is clarified by the Hanged One and the Five of Wands. Yeah, you're jumping right into the fray here. You're moving right into a very productive collaboration, I would say. You're working with a team and you're taking full responsibility for the way that that team works as a collaboration, not as a conventional organization or hierarchy. This is where whatever you're creating, you are an instrumental part in defining what it is you're building and the way that it's going to be built, which is just as important as what you're building. In some ways, this is reinforcing what I often experience from you, Pisces, is your desire to uh, learn and to absorb the lessons of your experiences in a way that supports the growth of others as well. So here I feel like your own connection with your skill set, your talent, um, is helping you to support others to find that source of strength and gift that allows them to participate in this collaboration, in this team, on this project in a way that allows everyone to lead and everyone to follow. Everyone has an opportunity to speak, to move from their strength, and to be supported in areas that are not so strong for them by allowing them to be to follow someone who has that strength or talent. So this is a way where everyone participates at their ability level and can thus take credit for what it is that you're collaboratively building together. Stronger together is a kind of theme, but this is in part a way that you're processing the opportunities that you're creating for yourselves, because where this is leading is still unknown to you. You're simply taking control of the resources that you have within you and understanding that a vision is evolving. You have a higher vision that is available for the entire team to participate in, but you need to get there together in order for it to be successful. And this opportunity to sort of step back and collectively find a way to learn and grow together is worth the effort right now. This is what is defining you as a real leader. That no necessity, no ego to be out front, but to really allow each member to shine in their light as a part of something that you have collectively created together. You're strong enough for that. I'm going to leave this here, Pisces, and thank you. I hope you found some insight here. Until next time, namaste.